Welcome to Ascension Saint Thomas. I'm one of the occupational therapists here, and today I'm with my patient who just had a shoulder replacement, and we're gonna go over with you what you can expect after your shoulder surgery. So after surgery, either same day or in the morning, depending on your discharge plan, we're gonna have an occupational therapist come in and work with you. And the main things that we're gonna go over are how to wear your sling, how to put it on, take it off, make sure that it fits you properly. We're gonna go over dressing and then your exercises. So first up, we have our sling. We want you wearing this all the time. The only exceptions to having your sling off or on is when you're bathing, dressing, and doing your exercises. So you're sleeping in this, anytime you're up walking, you always want to make sure that you have this on and that shoulder nice and supported. So after surgery, your occupational therapist will come in and make sure that your sling fits you perfectly. But today we're just going to kind of go over the basics. So you want to make sure that the shoulder is a nice 90 degree at the elbow. We also want to make sure that your elbow is all the way touching the very back of the sling. So when you take your sling on and off, we do recommend that you have a family member help you with this if possible, because it's just really challenging to do without moving your shoulder. If you don't have family and have to do it yourself, that's okay. Again, we'll go over this with you when we come and see you after surgery. So you're gonna wanna do this on the edge of the bed or like a couch, somewhere where you don't have armrests in your way. And I like to start with taking the abdominal strap off first. Then we're gonna unhook the thumb strap, and then the strap that keeps the sling closed. We're gonna do the shoulder last. So I like to say always support your shoulder when someone's taking it off. Gently bring it around. Make sure the sling is open. And I'm gonna kind of support the arm, or Stacy can, and we're gonna pull it out the back. Perfect. Then you can just let that arm hang. And then to put it on, it's pretty much the same technique. So getting dressed after shoulder surgery, whenever you're putting your shirt on, I want you to always do your surgical arm first, and then when you're taking your shirt off, it's gonna be the opposite. So I also recommend loose, comfortable clothing. If you can borrow something from someone that's a couple sizes bigger than you, it's just gonna make life a lot easier. So we're gonna start with getting that surgical arm dressed first. You're gonna pull it all the way up to the shoulder. Good, and then you're gonna try to get this around your back. Perfect. And then to take it off, we're gonna get that non-surgical arm out. Might need a little help to get that started, and then pull it off your shoulders. Perfect. And then to wash underneath your arm or to apply your deodorant, you're just gonna kind of lean forward to where you can kind of get some space to get up there. All right, so exercises. This is gonna depend a little bit on your surgeon, so we'll make sure to individualize this to you when we come and see you, but I'm just gonna go over the ones today that we typically do. So we're gonna do active range of motion, elbow down to hand. So we're gonna start with 15 hand squeezes. You're more than welcome to use a ball. A lot of times that'll come with your sling, or you can just do air squeezes. Then we're gonna do wrist flexion and extension. Good, and then we're gonna do some forearm rotation. So palm up and down. And then the last one is a curl, which it's more than fine to use that other arm to kind of help you make that full range. Good, and then the only thing we're gonna do at your shoulder to start is a pendulum. So when you do a pendulum, you wanna make sure that you do it on a sturdy surface, so nothing that can move on you. You're gonna brace your balance with your non-affected arm, and you're gonna take a good step back so that you have enough room to bend forward at your hips. You want your feet to be about hip distance apart, and then your surgical arm is just hanging. So you're gonna sway your hips side to side with a nice little bend in your knees. This is not a movement of your shoulder. So your shoulder is barely moving. It's just getting a nice gentle stretch with gravity. So Stacy, let's come practice that. Good, so let's move those hips side to side. Good. So we're gonna count to about 15 for each direction. And then when you're ready, we'll do a circle with your hips. And then we'll do a circle the other direction. Good, and then the last one, we're gonna bring this left foot forward and your right foot back, and you're just gonna go forward and back. Perfect. If you have any type of mobility restrictions or contraindications for bending forward, your occupational therapist can address this when we come and see you and make sure that we can make all of this work for you and that it's safe. Perfect. Good luck with your surgery, and we look forward to seeing you after.